the one, the only, Ben Sion.
Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Iyun Tzio, and today we did Maseches Yoma Perikei Mishnayos Dalet and Hey. It comes out from Mishnayos Dalet and Hey, specifically the end of Mishnah Dalet and basically the whole Mishnah Hey, as opposed to the Dama Par and the Dama Sar. The Par was the part of the Kohen Gadol and his family, and also the Sawyer, the one that was the Gora, the lottery, was Hashem. So he sprinkled those bloods independently. The Dama Par was sprinkled with Naiv inside the Kodesh Kodashim. And then again, it was sprinkled 8 times towards the Parochas outside. And the same thing with the Dama Sawyer. And then it says in the Pasuk that he mixed them together. The Mishnah says he mixed them together, then the Mishnah Dalet. And then Mishnah Hey, when he went to the Mizbeach HaKtoras, Mizbeach HaZav, inside the Heichal, he had a mixture of them, and he would sprinkle it on Mizbeach HaZav as a mixture. So the question is, why by Mizbeach HaZav did he mix the two bloods together? And why when it came to the sprinkling it towards the Aron, the Kodesh HaKodashim, right, facing the Parochas, or actually towards the Aron, did he do it independently? And I believe the answer is, again, this is atonement. Yoma it's kapara day of Yom Kippurim. The par belonged to the Kohen Gadol and his family, or there was a par actually for all the Kohanim. So by the Kohanim, the Gemara said, the Torah says, there's extra mitzvos, right? Reuel had mitzvos. Kohanim have more mitzvos than a regular Yisrael, right? There's certain mitzvos that can't marry a grusha. There's other mitzvos that can't be mitamal amesim. There's extra mitzvos by Kohanim. So therefore, the kapara for the Aron, which encased the Torah, the Luchos, which embodies the Torah, so you need a different kapara for people who are chayiv in more mitzvos, and people who are chayiv in less mitzvos. The Sari was for Klal Yisrael, the power is the Kohanim. So the Kohanim have more mitzvos, so it was independently. However, when it came to sprinkling on the Mizbeach HaZav, where the Torah was brought, the Gemara says the Torah was Mashir. The Torah made you rich, right? So that was to atone for Averos, about smell, about making you rich. You know, when you're going to put on good perfume, that leads to Arayos. When you, the idea of being rich and having luxuries, is, right, people will steal for that. And the Gemara says, Rubam begezel, mutim arais. Most people sin begezel, and some, numerous people, but not a majority of Klal Yisrael, but a good amount of people sin with Arayos. Whereas the Chulun Ba'ava Kol Hara, but that's not relevant over here, but those two things, the good smell, which leads to arayos, and the fact that the Torah, which was offered in Mizbeach HaZav, made you rich, made you indulge in luxuries, which probably caused some people to steal, or majority of Klal Yisrael to steal. Therefore, all human beings are equal. Whether you're Kohanim or whether you're Yisrael, you have the same desires. We're all human beings. You have the same desires to steal, the same desires for arayos. So that kapara was a mixture of the Dama Par and the Dama Sir to signify that for those sins, I believe that was the kapara that was the sprinkling of the blood on the Mizbeach HaZav. That was to atone for all of Klal Yisrael equally, because whether you're a Kohen or a Yisrael, people stumble upon these things equally. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.